Up for sale, 1979 Pontiac Trans Am. I'm going to walk around it, tell you about the car, fire it up, and then drive it. If you do enjoy the video, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more videos like this. Thank you. Like I said, 79 Trans Am, finished in correct Starlight black with red interior. Just about 75,000 original miles. Z code 400, W72, factory 4-speed, WS6. L code California built car, all original metal and very nicely optioned. As always, I'm going to go around it, point out anything I do see, tell you everything I do know about it, fire it up, drive it, and get in for the driving. Of course, we'll start here in the front as always. And with exception of the one special edition I had, I've never had a 79 400 4-speed car. And I got to tell you, I lucked out with it being Starlight black with the red interior. I always personally love, the gold's always great, don't get me wrong. I love this bird, and then I love that they went with the silver stripes all the way around. So again, 400 W72, 4-speed car, 4-wheel power disc brakes, power steering, power windows, power door locks, factory AC. It has 17-inch tilt column as well. It has the 17-inch snowflake wheels on there, and normally I'm not a fan of how they ride with them, and I'm not a fan of how the stance is. And I've had them, you know, on a handful of cars, but this one specifically, and I know it's a little difficult to see because it's kind of on a pedestal, it's got a perfect stance. Just a little up in the back, a little rake, sleek in the front, the tires don't rub. But let's just jump into it. We'll start here, then we'll go back to the nose. Let's talk about, you see a little, you're going to come across a couple little guys like this on the front. Hood lines up super nice. Lines up nice there. Nose lines up, I would say, rather nice. Show you the top of the car first. I have 2 receipts from March for about $13,000 spent on this car at the D&M Corvette in Downers Grove. I'm pretty sure they're in Downers Grove. I did just order the PHS documents for the car as well. Those will be coming. Always nice to have. I wasn't going to wait for the documents to do this. You just see here, because I did just have it polished, so you might see a little bit of buffing compound lingering. The front nose is nice. There are a couple little, you know, little hairline guys right around here. Always the most common area. You see a couple other ones right there. A couple more. I have the receipt from when the gentleman bought it in 18 from a dealer in the area, $35,000, and I got to tell you, that's a lot of money for this car in 2018. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Let's pop the hood. It is numbers matching. And again, very clean in here. Appears to be very correct. Factory AC, which works. Power steering, power brakes, master cylinder for the power 4-wheel disc brakes. PWH, which is stamped on the block. I took a picture of that. Original stampings here on both fenders, which I did take pictures of because they're always nice to show. I got the W72. Chrome valve covers, of course. I'm just looking, I'm trying to, you know, get an idea of what I'm staring at here. Trim tag is in place. I took a picture of that. That'll be on the ad. I mean, you can even see how nicely painted the motor is. Nice in here as well. Underhood. Nice. Let me just hop in. I'm going to fire it up. And again, you kind of take a glance in. Beautiful red interior. You can see the clock working. The only gauge that doesn't work is the tack We tried to fix it. I didn't want to have my guy tear the whole dash out, so that's the only thing that doesn't work. Let me put the clutch down. Key buzzer works. You can see the volt gauge jump, fuel gauge, oil pressure gauge, another temp gauge works, speedometer works, clock works. Wipers work. I know the radio works because I was listening to music. One of these stations. Oh my gosh. Oh, come on. I hate these stupid radios. Just stop. There you go. And that's just one of these things I love about the Trans Ams with the 400s, like 77, 78, 79. Even the 403, but specifically the 400. They're just such smooth running engines when they're dialed in. So of course we'll start here, go down the driver's side of the car like always. And I mean, nice. I mean, look, there's a little bit of dust because it's a little breezy out. And again, anything I see, I'll point out. Look at the reflection. You can see here this fitment, where that lines up there. A little actually touch up right on that corner, but then down. And look at that reflection onto the concrete. Body is super straight. No cracks in the glass. No cracks in the dash. Yeah, take some pictures, no problem. Oh, that came right off. Like a little smudge of some sort. Look at that fitment of that door. All the way down, doors do not sag on either side. If you look real close, you could make out some little like white marks, probably some little stone chips on there. Always common. Zoom in here, look at this. Little crack, always there. Very common on a lot of these cars. So you can make out some of that unfortunate dust here, but look at the mirror reflection on the building. And then the only thing, me being real nitpicky, probably original glass. You see some streaks on it from the up and down, very common. But let's hop in here. You see here, this is mint. I believe this would be original paint in here as well, because the tags are not painted over. There's no tape lines around them. Newer weather stripping in the door. And then door panel's fantastic. I mean, I would say it looks like a new door panel. And again, the power locks. Yeah, power locks work. Again, I believe this is original paint in here as well. It just obviously looks like it. This is from the weather stripping underneath the door. close up on this seat here. Front and rear seat belts. Seat is really nice. I mean, little signs of wear for being the original seat, but just such a well-maintained seat for 75,000 miles. Zoom in again. I'm gonna hop back in. Carpet's definitely been replaced. I have floor mats in the back. Console's mint. One thing I noticed, no burn marks, you know, because a lot of these, you're sitting your hand on the shifter, your cigarette burns, it'll burn it. There's none here. They did have the aftermarket radio put in. I know we talked about that. Kind of a pain in the butt to use, or I'm just that stupid. Does have power trunk as well, which, watch this. And the dome light works in the trunk as well, so we don't want to leave that open for that long. Back seat, look at the door panels, your sail panels, both sides, door panels here. Headliner, definitely new. It just looks like a brand new headliner. Nice visors, obviously. Nice trim around the windshield as well that you see. Working dome light, of course, nice to have. Again, can't go wrong with the seat belts if you got kids. But here's something that I wanted to show you real quick. Again, power windows. See, D&M Corvette. But this was one paperwork. Gonna try and keep private information off of this, obviously, but it's somewhere on here. Let me see here. $35,000 was the sale price. But then here, this is the D&M Corvette that I'm talking about. $36,225, almost 13 grand, which I do have to take pictures of. I'm not going to read all of these. I'm just going to take some pictures and post it online. A lot of work done. And then another one right here. Some work for the power steering. That was another almost, that was over 1,100. So, I mean, obviously took care of it. That was done at 75,410 miles. It now has 48. So we've only driven 38 miles since then. We'll wrap this section up here and then move into the trunk. Come down here. What do you have? Factory exhaust tips. 0 bubbles. Maybe the couple smallest little stone chips, but that's it. This lines up beautifully. This lines up super nice as well. So you got the working light. I believe these are the original stickers in here. You know, no bubbling in here, or no bubbling anywhere there. Space saver spare. Little amp in there as well for the new radio. These are the floor mats I was talking about. I kind of like them. Power trunk mechanism. And again, through the dust, you can see how nicely finished this is in here. And the trunk pan, of course, is how you would expect it to be. I'll show you this side. Solid clean. It's got the 2-piece insulation over there. Super nice back bumper. A couple little real light checks right there. Then over here, I don't see any. So just those couple. no chopped up package tray. You got the, you know, the factory kind of speaker holes there as well. Nothing's been put in. This lines up perfectly again. 0 bubbles. And look at this reflection. Does not have it on this side. And then again, you can see how nice this door lines up. You see the little stump, a little like a chip on the rocker there. Again, stone chips on here. Those are Cooper Cobra radial tires if anybody wanted to know. Mint in here. But it will be for sale later today on my website, nextgenclassiccars.com, and eBay. If you want to go ahead and check it out. 79 Trans Am, Z code 400, 4-speed car. Correct color, Starlight black with red interior. Power steering, power 4-wheel disc brakes, AC, power windows, power door locks, tilt column. A lot less streaks on this window here, just a lot less. Not a bubble on the car that I've seen, which is very nice. Look how nice this lines up once again. Maybe some small little rock chips there as expected. A couple little blems right on that stripe. Here, well, a little bit of the compound, but how nice this lines up, how nice that lines up, the condition of this area. But that's it. We're gonna fire her up now and then drive her. Thank you. You said it's not fast. I was far from slow. It's very quick. That's a pretty color. The gray? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he's blocking, they're blocking. You think they want to be up, want to be back? No. Nope. So they got it all tied up. Yeah, go straight. This deserves a little bit more of a ride. Yeah. whenever you feel like turning around. Yeah.
Beautiful running and driving.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
G30?
No.
No.
I don't know.
Watch out for the forklift.
Could be. Could be.
Yeah, it's a 30. Wow.
Everything about this is just perfection. And the 4-speed is it fun. A lot of parking now because Brett doesn't look.
Could have been a bring a trailer car. This could have been a bring a trailer car.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
If I'm on there?
No. And here we are. It's 12 something. I still haven't heard back from my message yesterday about not lowering my reserve. Where's she going? All right. I said okay.
Shifting is great. Steering is tight. Acceleration like it should be. What size is the motor? 400? Which is about 350 horse?
No.
That's how it drives. You know, I always compare it to the rest. A 250 horse car. It's kind of a sluggish thing. Boring. 300 and 350.
I didn't actually look up what the horsepower is, but it's probably 220 again, if I had to guess.